got a special guest. I'm not even gonna tell you who it is. I'm gonna let him tell you who he is.
What up? What up? What up? What up? It's the abstract poetic Q-Tip. All that.
Yes, we got Q-Tip in the building. We got Q-Tip in the building.
Legendary shit up here, man.
Legendary shit, man. So Q-Tip, I don't know if you've seen the show before, but we bring up the hottest producers.
Shit is hot, though.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's hot.
Crazy.
We bring up all the hot producers, man. So we know about your rapping background. We want to know, first and foremost, we're gonna jumpstart this interview off. But tell us how you started producing, like how that all began.
I started doing the shit like on some pause tapes. I don't know if a lot of niggas really know. I may be dating myself.
Explain it to everybody, but you gotta explain it to everybody that's listening that might not know.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying, like growing up and shit, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't really had access to a lot of shit, but usually you had your mom's fucking tape deck record. It was like the cheap joint, the Sanyo joint. You put a record on. It was the dual cassette shit.
You put the paper in the tape.
all that. When you fuck up the button and all that,
exactly.
you had to do the dubbing, right?
Okay.
So what niggas would do, like, cause back then, you know what I'm saying, when I was coming up and shit, you know, it was of course running and, you know what I'm saying, it was dominating shit, but then when Biz started cracking and Marley started coming and you start hearing them fucking samples and the way them drums was sounding, it was just sounding different than, you know, something that Larry Smith would do or Rick Rubin, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, that shit was hard, but it was just some other shit.
Different sound.
Marley just started bringing the sample shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you start hearing it, and plus my pops and my aunts and them, they just always collected wild records, so I just had records in the crib and I was hearing that shit and I was just going through shit and then doing pause tapes and like extending, you know, if it was a beat, you know what I'm saying? You know, you just extend the shit, like if it's the long red beat, you out there, I would pause the shit and keep doing the shit. It would take forever.
It would take forever to get like fucking 12 bars.
To get some bars. And then you have that shit rocking, and then whatever music you want to put on top of it, you dub on top of it.
Right.
So that's really how I started this shit, right? So then I was going to Murray Bergstrom. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Queens, you know, shouts out to all of that, you know what I'm saying? Linden, you know what I'm saying? Murdoch, Merrick, all of that, Southside, Northside, all of that, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? All the hard heads, farmers, all that shit. So I grew up out there, so I didn't want to go to my zone school, which was Jackson. I mean, man, I was like, I want to go to 6. I went to Murray Bergstrom and shit. I ran into Ali. I met him at Bertram. Also, Brother Jay went there, and Jungle Brothers, all that shit. Yeah, so when I went there, Ali, you know, he was from Bed-Stuy shit, so I used to troop to his crib.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was from Queens too.
Nah, he was from Bed-Stuy shit, so I used to hop on a J. Because his Uncle Mike, who used to work the election and all that shit, the nigga had like a 4-track. I was like, Bird, you got a 4-track?
That's something new to you. That's something new.
I'd be worse. I'd bring my tapes to bed every fucking weekend. I was like, where you going? I'm going to fucking do it. Out of here. So I just started converting my shit sometimes to like these 4-track shits.
Right.
But I still kind of just started out basically with the pause tape.
So all right, from the pause tapes though, what was when you decided like, all right, you met with Ali, so y'all started the group after you met with Ali. How did Phife come in?
Well, me and Phife was always like rhyming back in the days and shit around the way. You know, we used to battle a lot of niggas around there and shit. And then he went way to school. You know, like I said, I went to Bertram, so I'd be on the train and shit, battling niggas on the train and shit like that. You know, I used to see like remember Abu?
I heard it's a battle on the train.
Yeah. So we used to all be running and shit. Old Dirty used to come up and shit. So we you know, Phife was, me and him was always rhyming, but when I met Ali, you know what I'm saying, that was kind of the linchpin to the whole shit.
And then when did you get your first machine? What was the first machine?
My first machine, I didn't get till I got in the game. When I was doing the first album, I was still bringing pause tapes to the studio, like, yo, do this shit.
Word.
I would bring that shit up there, and then the nigga would be saying, I'd be like, let me get on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I never really had the opportunity till I met Large Professor. And that nigga put me on crazy shit on that shit.
That's pretty, right?
Yeah, that nigga dead.
When did you start saying to yourself, you was like, yo, hold on, I got something here. Like, I'm starting to really actually go in. Like, I got some beats. Like, when you started saying that to yourself?
Before the albums. You know what I'm saying? I knew that from the tape. Like, I did Bonita when I was like 15. Like,
Oh, you had that already?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had some drums, all that shit.
What's the first joint you made? Can you remember? And did you sell it? Did you use it?
The first joint I ever looped up was Barry White. The shit, you know, Playing Your Game.
Oh, Playing Your Game.
That was the first. You know what I'm saying? That was the first shit I really looped. Then after that, I looped up. Right after that, I looped up this James Brown shit. And Pops had the shit. That one, that Mind Power.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you use any one of these joints?
Nah, I ain't.
So do you still have it? I know it's a long time
Hell
ago.
no, I wish I had this.
So what's the first beat that you did that ended up becoming a song?
First joint I ever did that
was a song.
Probably the promo for the Jungle Brothers.
I was just talking about that.
Just talking about that.
Just talking about that
That was probably either that or Black is Black. One of those two.
How did you start networking? Like, how did you, when you said, all right, I got some shit, how did you get to like the Jungle Brothers and all those?
Well, we all went to school together.
Right.
You know, me, Mike, Africa, you know, Brother Jay, Ali. You know what I'm saying? Even my man from Black by Demand. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember Black by
Tommy Boy. Yeah. We all was in the school. We was all rhyming niggas. Heard about us in Manhattan. Rhyming niggas like Dirty or Biz, and all them niggas would come up to our school just to see the talent and shit. So, like, just from being in that circle, you know, we used to always fuck around. And then Mike G, like, we was hanging the whole time. Me and Mike, Mike was like one grade above us and shit. So he'd be always like, yo, we went to the fucking we went to the quarters, we went to the school. You know, I started rolling with them niggas. And
so you start coming uptown. That's when you start.
No doubt. Yep, exactly. Yeah. I used to fucking crash at Red's crib and shit.
Right.
Wow. At Grandma, right off on Lennox and shit. I used to stay there and shit. Yeah. So I was up silly all the time. You on that? You on that side?
I knew this kid C1 that used to live in that block too.
Oh, okay, yeah. I used to. Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Yo, so I know not to be in your pockets, but we are trying to be in your pockets.
Yeah.
What's the first joint that you sold? How much did you get for that?
Okay. First joint I sold.
He was like, damn, like
I really gotta think about that because
it's a long time ago.
A lot of shit. Yeah, in that mix, y'all was doing a lot of shit together.
Yeah, niggas was always switching on, hitting niggas off. Like, that was just the culture and shit. But the first shit that I did that I got paid for, god damn, I can't even remember, dude. It must have been, it wasn't Apache.
What's your Apache joint?
Gangsta Bitch.
Wow, I didn't even know. Wow, I didn't even know you did that joint.
Yeah.
That was a classic right there.
Thanks, man.
That's a classic.
Yeah, I think that was probably maybe one of the. I'm sure I'm missing something, but I think that's pretty much.
You as a producer though, for the most part, you didn't do. I mean, you've done some outside stuff, but for the most part, you kept kind of like you did mostly Tribe and the inner work, like the people in the family. Mm-hmm. Was that like a choice, or was it just how you ended up doing it?
Nah, it wasn't a choice. It just wound up that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like when we first did the Tribe shit, I was just like, yo, nigga, we just gonna say produced by Tribe. I don't even want to say produced by Q-Tip. Like, it's all about the
family,
crew, the family.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like the individual. Right. It's not bigger than the